Liam, do you feel like it's slipping away for you?
No, I mean, I think inevitably the closer we get to the stage 3 vote, MSPs are going to be wrestling with the issues, wrestling with the conscience, deciding what they need to do. I mean, I think people have been conflicted. Stage 1, it's fair to say there were a number of colleagues who didn't know how they were going to vote going into the chamber. I suspect that will be the same again at stage 3. And ultimately, MSPs need to realise that voting down this bill doesn't mean the issue goes away. Simply leaves dying Scots more isolated, more vulnerable, more at risk. So there are serious consequences in not backing a bill that is more heavily safeguarded, I think, than any other assisted dying bill of this type anywhere in the world. It would be the most heavily safeguarded end-of-life choice available here in Scotland, and it's the right bill and needs to be backed. But as I say, I strongly suspect that there will be a number of MSPs going into the chamber next Tuesday who are uncertain at the start of that debate how they're going to vote at the end of it.
Your comments yesterday sounded slightly panicked. I mean, are you concerned that there's going to be a bit of a momentum behind people switching against, and is Russell Finlay going to influence others, do you think?
That remains to be seen. I think Russell Finlay was at pains, and I saw some quote from him, was at pains to try to ensure that this was seen as a personal decision rather than one he was using to try and influence colleagues or others. I mean, ultimately, to some extent, it's a bit disappointed that there have been colleagues that have declared their position before even amendments were lodged, let alone voted. But nevertheless, I mean, ultimately it's up to individuals to wrestle with the conscience, decide what they wish to do. But as I say, voting this bill down doesn't mean the issue goes away, far from it. And I would ask my MSP colleagues, whatever their misgivings, their anxieties, we're having the same debate that played out in all these jurisdictions. If you look at the evidence, whether it's in terms of coercion, whether it's in terms of slippery slopes, whether it's in terms of disability, whether it's in terms of use of the medications, none of those concerns have played out in practice. I understand why we're having that debate. MSPs need to realise that we can't wish this away. We can't simply leave it to another parliament to sort out. This is a heavily safeguarded bill that is reflecting the constitutional niceties of the UK. And I think there is absolutely no reason that if you back the principle of a change in the law, you need to back this bill.